they're changing my voice. People are weirdos these days, and they're often ignorant ethnocentrics, racist, racial supremacists, cultural supremacists, It's rather sad. So let me just go through this real quickly. Proverbs 10:20, the tongue of the righteous is choice silver, but the heart of the wicked is of little value. Okay, they have wicked hearts. Proverbs 12:28, deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. Peace with God, not with man. I did not come to bring peace, but a sword and fire, the fire of heaven. Proverbs 13:6, righteousness guards a person of integrity, but wickedness overthrows the sinner. Of course, their wickedness overthrows them. It overthrew their marriage, overthrows their offspring and their families because of the timing. Tech breeding, generational cheating, ill-gotten gains, cheating me out of my right to lead, so on and so forth. The word martial is the word marital scramble. Proverbs 13:9, the light of the righteous shines brightly, but the lamp of the wicked is snuffed out. Souls, the spirit, what have you. Proverbs 14:11, the house of the wicked will be destroyed, but the tent of the upright will flourish. Remember, the tent of the upright, the light of the upright, okay, has to do with justice. We see that in Isaiah, the light of justice, the light of vindication, right? When people see themselves compared to me, even after all the sabotage, they see that they're pitiful compared to me. I've been vindicated. Even when I'm wearing clothes that have holes in them and so on and so forth, because of the sabotage that's going on, because of them doing things to my clothes to keep me from wearing my newer clothes, you can still see that I'm vindicated even at this point of all these years of sabotage. Proverbs 14:22, do not those who plot evil go astray, but those who plan what is good find love and faithfulness. Those who plot evil and their marriages are based on cheating me out of my right to lead, they went astray, they go to hell, they have deceitful hearts, callous hearts, wicked hearts, hearts of little value. Verse 30, a heart at peace gives life to the body, but envy rots the bones. Why they persecuted me? Because in the spirit of submitting to the envy of the governing class. The governing class is envious of me, and other people are in their spirit as they submitted to the governing class's spirit. Proverbs 15:7, the lips of the wise spread knowledge, but the hearts of fools are not upright. Why aren't they listening to me? Because their hearts are wicked. Verse 15, all the days of the oppressed are wretched, but the cheerful heart is a continual feast. Again, the bridegroom, the wedding banquet, okay? They do nonsense to try to feed into the idea. These are basically racist people that say things like angry red savages. They call Asian people name, black people name. And, they've subdued the rest of the world, including colored people, whatever you want to call them. And that's that. So they're not going to the bridegroom of me and the righteous and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm the bridegroom, obviously, the wedding banquet. They're going to hell, okay? And they do stupid shit that caused me to slip on my words and probably try to take me out of context. Just pitiful people, just pitiful people. Verse 23, a person finds joy in giving an apt reply. How good is a timely word, right? They're supposed to scramble to obey God through me, not take their sweet time and then miss it and say, oh, well, I guess we tried. Just fucking dumb people. 24, the path of life leads upward to keep from going down to the realm of the dead. 28, the heart of the righteous waits its answers, but the mouth of the wicked gulps down evil. They keep gulping down evil every day instead of weighing their answer, by their actions to God. Actions speak louder than words. They're answering God by saying they're going to keep cheating me out of my right to lead. Can't hope that God blesses their ill-gotten gain family and their offspring, and it's pathetic. Proverbs 16:1, to humans belong the plans of the heart, but from the Lord comes the proper answer of the tongue. The answer of the tongue is you're all damned to hell. All a person's ways seem pure to them, but motives are weighed by the Lord, right? What are their motives? To cheat me out of my right to lead and conform to this evil world, or follow their pitiful little minds? Unbelievable. Which is a form of cheating me out of my right to lead, obviously. Through love and faithfulness, sin is atoned for. Through the fear of the Lord, evil is avoided. If they would have loved God enough, they would have obeyed God through me. If they feared God, they would have obeyed God through me. In the hearts, human plans their course. In the hearts, humans plan their course, but the Lord establishes the steps. Okay, so they can't do anything without God. Their steps are going straight to the grave, to the realm of the dead. Verse 21, the wise in heart are called discerning, and glorious words promote instruction. 22, prudence is a fountain of life to the prudent, but folly brings punishment to fools. 23, the hearts of the wise make their mouths prudent, and their lips promote instruction. So their hearts, make it so that they obey God through me. And that they're not prudent, they're not diligent, they're not scrambling to do God's work. They're lazy because they just want to conform and have it easy by being another conformist bootlicker. If they work 20 hours a day, they still chose the easy route by being a bootlicking coward like the rest of the sheep. Proverbs 17:2, a prudent son will rule over a disgraceful son and share the inheritance as one of the family. Okay, so if you were to argue that I'm not a Jew by flesh, I don't care. I don't want to be a Jew by flesh. Okay, I'm I'm the one doing God's work. No one else is. Okay, I'm ruling over them already. The crucible for silver and the furnace for gold, but the Lord weighs the heart. The Lord weighs the heart. Your hearts are wicked, callous, okay, selfish, okay, deceitful, and so on and so forth. Proverbs 17:9. Whoever would foster love covers an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends. Every moment you repeat the matter because you keep cheating me out of my right to lead and not correcting your mistakes. Okay, and after I'm gone, it'll be too late, you fucking idiots. So don't even begin to say that, or your punishment is increased to the extreme. Evildoers foster rebellion against God. The messenger of death will be sent against them. Is it a coincidence that in Proverbs 17:9 it says, whoever would foster love covers an offense, but whoever repeats the matter separates close friends? And a couple verses later it says, evildoers foster rebellion against God. The messenger of death will be sent against them. And again, in the chapter before, Proverbs 16:10, it says, the lips of the king speak as an oracle. The divine verdict is on his mouth. God's verdict is on his mouth. So the verdict is your rebel dogs. Okay, and kings detest wrongdoing, for the throne is established through justice, through righteousness. Okay, now obviously if I had someone help me reading these things, instead of me being pestered all the time, you know, I would do a better job. Someone would be doing reading it. I could answer calmly, give my insights. They could read the next verse. But instead, you all chose to suck a fucking pedophile who just got done fucking a kid in the ass's dick. And that's a complete disgrace. I want nothing to do with you people, your offspring, except for to punish you forever. All right, where was I? Evil will never leave the house of one who pays back evil for good. There you go. Starting a quarrel is like breaching a damsel. Drop the matter before the dispute breaks out. So drop the matter. Stop cheating me out of my right to lead. And now the dispute is broken out. Now what are you doing? You know, what are you going to do? You keep cheating me out of my right to lead because you're evil people. Proverbs 18:5. It is not good to be partial to the wicked and so deprive the innocent of justice, especially romantic justice. Verse 15. The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge, for the ears of the wise seek it out. Proverbs 19:3, a person's own folly leads to their ruin, yet their heart rages against the Lord. Okay, your hearts are being weighed, and you're raging against the Lord, saying, why should you, when you have kids or your job is doing well and you don't want to be persecuted? Just pathetic, just pathetic. And with people like that, who needs demons? So obviously you're turning into demons and going to suffer forever, and so on and so forth. Verse 10, it is not fitting for a fool to live in luxury, how much more for a slave to rule over a prince? Again, people are slaves to people are slaves to that which has mastered them. Anyone who sins is a slave to sin. Many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. What a person desires is unfailing love. Better to be poor than a liar, right? Better to be poor than some sniveling bitch cheating me out of my right to lead. I mean, who needs to be told this? Apparently the whole fucking world. 26, whoever robs their father and drives out their mother is a child who brings shame and disgrace. Whoever cheats God's son, which is cheating God, he who cheats the son cheats the father, okay, is a child who brings disgrace. Okay, and Mother Jerusalem in the sky, not the devil city on earth. Proverbs 25, the purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out. Many claim to have unfailing love, but a faithful person who can find. The righteous lead blameless lives, blessed are their children after them. The human spirit is the lamp of the Lord that sheds light on one's inmost being. Love and faithfulness keep a king safe. Through love, his throne is made secure. Through loving God, okay, not cheating God by cheating his son, but through loving God, I've made my throne secure. And I am Christ, the Christos, the anointed, God's son. Proverbs 25, the purposes of a person's heart are deep waters, but one who has insight draws them out. Okay, no, I did that already. Proverbs 21:1. In the Lord's hand, the king's heart is a stream of water that he channels toward all who please him. So the living waters of God, the waters of righteousness, justice in the Lord's hand. God's, I'm doing the right thing, morally precise. In the spirit of moral precision from God, my heart is a stream of water that God channels to those who please him. Guess what? None of you please God. My parents are blameless. Something to be said about my brothers, okay? But no one's doing the right thing to a T but me. And there you go. A person may think their own ways are right, but the Lord weighs the heart. Did my heart accept yours? No, because you people have the heart of wickedness, callousness, deceit, rebellion, raging against the Lord as you cheat me out of my right to lead by your actions. When justice is done, it brings joy to the righteous, but terror to evildoers. That's why they call it a war on terror, because the world doesn't want to accept that they're evil-doing scum who deserve to be chastised and thrown in the lake of fire forever, and that's what's going on. Whoever strays from the path of prudence comes to rest in the company of the dead. The wicked become a ransom for the righteous, and the unfaithful for the upright. You got to stop teaming up with your evil family members and friends and give them up and obey God through me. Verse 20, the wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down. 21, whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor. You have to pursue righteousness and romantic justice, morally precise love, okay? or you don't get the way, the truth, and the life. You don't get honor. You don't get a valid marriage. God doesn't honor your marriages. They're despicable. And your religions and your festivals and your spiritual movements and philosophical movements, your nation movements, your racial movements, so on and so forth. 29. The wicked put up a bold front, but the upright give thought to their ways. Why aren't you giving thought to your ways? Proverbs 22:3. The prudent seek danger and Proverbs 22:3. The prudent seek danger and take refuge. Right? They stop being part of the world. Right? Revelation 18. Come out of the world. Okay. But the simple keep going and pay the penalty. Humility is the fear of the Lord. Its wages are riches and honor. Whoever sows injustice reaps calamity, and the rod they wield in fury will be broken. Okay, the rod is also a phallic symbol. Another application of this saying is, you can't think past your little dicks, and your sluts can't think about past some coward fucking punk with some fucking devil dick protecting them, big or small. And as they wield it, okay, in rebellion, okay, them and their families are broken scum on the way to hell. There's no other way to look at it. Verse 11, the one who loves a pure heart and speaks with grace will have the king for a friend. The one who loves a pure heart, okay, not rebels against it, but loves it, okay, and speaks with grace by their actions will have the king for a friend. No one is my friend because no one is doing that. My parents are blameless, okay, but they move against me all the time, so they're not truly my friend. 15, folly is bound up in the heart of a child, but the rod of discipline will drive it far away. Proverbs 25:26, like a muddied spring or polluted wells, the righteous who give way to the wicked. Proverbs 26:18, like a maniac shooting flaming arrows of death is the one who deceives a neighbor and says, I was only joking. A lying tongue hates those it hurts, and a flattering mouth works ruin. Now, I'll put it on the screen or something. It's pretty straightforward, I'm right. I read it in a way that's annoying because you fucking rebels, you're not men, you're not women, you refuse to give me my rightful place, and as a result I'm being fumed, all kinds. Could have lawyers tearing these people a new asshole. I could have a secure building to make my videos. Could have tons of witnesses protesting all the time. Said you sniveling worms chose for the most important story in human history to end like this, so I condemn you and your offspring straight to fucking extreme eternal punishment with me in your fucking faces in the afterlife.